All right, 14, we want to use the graph in the figure to find the following. The values of x on this interval where f is not continuous, values in the interval where it's not differentiable, and then we're going to sketch a graph of f prime of x. So it's not continuous if I draw with a pencil and then I have to pick it up. So at 1 there's a break, so it's not continuous at 1, and then the rest of this is a connected line. So the graph is only not continuous when x is equal to 1, where we have a break and x is 1 right there. Where is it not differentiable? So we talked about not being differentiable if it's not continuous at a point, so it's not differentiable at 1. And then also when we hit a corner point, so kind of like here at 3. So in the reading it talks about a function not being differentiable at a corner point because it's breaking up the graph and making two different functions. So this is not differentiable at 1 and 3. And then we want to choose which one of these could be the graph of the derivative. Okay, so slope being positive means my derivative should be above the x-axis. Slope being negative means my graph should go below. Now we have an open circle and then we have a closed circle. So this goes up and then it goes below. I would be inclined to look at this one, except for that we need a solid dot there. We actually reached that point. Maybe not because it's a connection. But let's just find all those pieces. So opening up, positive, and then negative. So we got positive and negative. 10 doesn't match. Positive. The only one that looks close is A. And then we have positive at 3. So after we go to 3, it should be back above the x-axis. And then it looks like a constant slope. So A is the one that looks the best. None of the other ones are close. Um, 15, we got two parts. It says draw the graph of f prime of x, which is equal to -5, and then select 3 possible graphs of f. So it's just going to be a straight line. -5, we will go down to y equals -5, and just any 2 points along that line, making a horizontal line. And then graphs that would have a slope of a -5 would fit. So we need to look at each of these graphs and see which one has a -5 slope. So starting here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and write 1. That one looks good. Let's look at B. Start here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This has a slope of -4, so B will not be included. Let's look at C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C looks good. And then what about D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm right one. Okay. So A, C, and D all look to have a -5 slope.